This is the Philmont recap. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but no act on the way and other things like that. So this is the Philmont map I was given, and this is every day that was marked. Well, every day was marked on there. So we started over here after having our first day down here at HQ. Then got a shuttle bus all the way past the burn zone up here to Ponyhill Trailhead. From Ponyhill Trailhead, we had to hike to Blue Stem, which is a new camp, so it's not on this 2021 map. But it was a muddy day, and we had over 1,000 feet of elevation gain. And our boots weighed like 5 pounds going up with all the mud. It was a pretty terrible day. The next day, we hiked up this way and did all the way to Poblano and then to Poblano Ruins. At Poblano, there was spar pole climbing, so that's my video on that when we did there. And then afterwards, we went to Poblano Ruins. It was a total of 7.1 miles that whole day. And then from Poblano Ruins, the next day we went down. We went to Ewell's Park. And we were trying to get to Baldy Town. But while we were getting to Ewell's Park, it goes up here. And it was a really hard push up. It was all uphill. And it was just no switchbacks at all. And from Ewell's Park, we just went along a emergency road smoothly into Baldy Town. At Baldy Town, we had food pickup, and we just relaxed. And then later on, we had set camp up. Camp was like down the hill over here. The next day, you would go all the way down here and up to Baldy Mountain, and that's where I summited and I had my summiting video. And then going down the backside, we were surfing down rocks because it was so steep, and we went to French Henry where we panned for gold a little bit. And then from French Henry, we just went back to Baldy Town to spend the other night. After Baldy Town, we went down through Ute Meadows right here, and then down to Miranda. Miranda was like a pelt trading type of mountain man rendezvous place, and that's where I did the tomahawks at. And of course, while I was not recording there, or while it was not recording, I got 2 tomahawks in the same log there. Then going down more, we went to our camp, which was Ringtail. And so Miranda said that they'd yell back good night to us at exactly 8:20 p.m. So we got out of our tents at Ringtail at that time, and we never heard them yell back. So that's why everyone hates Miranda. I forgot to explain this. W marks water. The triangle is a trail camp. The square is a staff camp. And the little green circles, or the green there, represents food pickups or conservation, like over here. These X's are, it's basically a trail that goes off the Philmont property and all the way down to Eagle's Nest. So we were said to mark a X on that area. And so then from Ringtail over here, we went over here to the Head of Dean, where we did some challenge games and played some basketball. And then we went down all the way to Santa Claus. Now, Santa Claus that day, we had our activities at Head of Dean, so we weren't doing anything that day. And so the next morning, we did shotgun shooting at Santa Claus, and we went through Santa Claus Canyon up to New Dean, and then from New Dean up to Dean Skyline. Dean Skyline is the video where there was this beautiful view and there's the rain coming in. That was that video on it, and also the sunrise. So it was really beautiful there. This was a shut down road right here, so it was a hard push up, and it was really steep, and also raining a little bit, but the rain wasn't too bad as long as it was light and didn't cause any mud. And then from Dean Skyline, we went all the way over to Poneal, which was the old it was the old HQ for Philmont back in the 70s. And we spent the day in Poneal on July 1st or July 4th, and we celebrated 4th of July in Poneal. We had our conservation project there. We had food pickup, so it was a busy day, and we were able to do cowboy action shooting, which that's where the video was taken at Poneal here. And then so the next day from Poneal, we went up to Hart's Peak, and Hart Peak was a switchback type mountain, and it used to be one of the highest peaks in Philmont before the Baldy Town and Baldy Mountain region of Philmont was purchased. So we went up there pretty easy, and our average mileage was 2 miles per hour, so we were a pretty fast group. And we went down the backside to Indian Riding, where we did some activities, and down to Anastasia. My phone was dead throughout the whole time there, and my phone would constantly die at Philmont because I've taken all these videos and all these pictures, over 2,000 pictures. So I don't have any of the pictures there, but some other people on the Philmont Trek got them. And we went down to Anastasia. Anastasia was a pretty packed place. We were trying to find a good campsite, but it was hard trying to, because all the good campsites were packed, and then finally we found one that was okay. So this whole trek right here from Hart Peak down to Anastasia was about 6 miles. So our last day treks, like this one and all the way down, are pretty long treks. So from Anastasia, we had our hardest, I think it was our hardest day. We went up this place called House Canyon Camp, and it was steep up. And then we went along this out-of-service emergency road, and it was really tough going up. The sun was really out that day. There was no breeze, and it was really hot on all of us. We then eventually got to Chase Canyon Camp, where that day we would do rock climbing and bouldering. Well, actually only bouldering, and that's where the video was recorded there. And then from Chase Canyon Camp, we go down to Chase Cow Ranch, which we decided not to see the ranch tour. Instead, we hitchhiked the bus in order to get back all the way down here to our trailhead. Well, not there. There it is. Down here to camping headquarters, where we got our laundry done. We got showers. It was really nice. And later on, we'd head into Saron and go to St. James Hotel. So that's the whole Philmont trek explained, but here's some of the things. This was the crew leader flag, and I was the crew leader of the crew there. So everyone signed it. On the crew, we had a 12-person crew. Another thing I also got to have is, this was what I called the crew leader knife. It has our expedition number on it, 626 kilo. And it's a fancy bar knife we got made at French Henry. And there's a Stewart's back at base camp. I bought a few Stewart's bottles, so I marked them with a P because I liked collecting their bottle caps. They look pretty nice. There is the shotgun shell trophy from Santa Claus. They basically just put a shotgun shell and another shotgun shell. And they can't reload them because you can see there's a rivet on the end, which prevents them from being reloaded. Then there's the different books. There's the Eagle Soaring High, which is the Philmont prayer book. And there's the Passport Journal, which has stamps in it. It shows the elevation of each place. And as you can see, I tried to keep it in the best condition I could. It's kind of hard doing that on the trail. I'll fix that later. And there's the Philmont guidebook, which I took with me. So, yeah. Then there's also, right here, my notepad of Philmont, where I kept a log detailing all of it since I was unable to write in my camp logs because there was never any time. So I got drawings of Baldy Town and all that because I got bored while we were hunkering down in tents and stuff like that. And then there is the Philmont playing cards, which I got. So yeah, that's Philmont explained. Not the thoroughest I can do, but as thorough as time would let me, I guess. That's all.